Yeah, good evening. Good afternoon.
A good afternoon for you, Vincent. Okay, and good
Yeah,
evening for Michael. It's already 7 p.m. Here in our location. What time is it in your location, Vincent?
it is 2 p.m. currently.
2 p.m. So it's behind 5 hours relative to our time. Okay, so for this week, we are now on our third week, and we have only two meetings left, and that would be on the next week. So we are nearing to its end for our sessions since we have five total all in all. So for this week we are going to continue what we have left during the second session. We talked about climate action, and for this session it's a continuation of what we have discussed in the past week. So our class rules will be still the same. They'll have four rules. Ask if you have any questions, and if you lose your internet connection, make sure to rejoin the class. And to start, we have an interesting story to begin with. And let's go. We're going to divide this video into two, and there will be questions and certain follow-up
Ikaw,
questions.
salamat sa liwanag mo. Muling magkakakulay ang Pasko.
Okay, so let's watch this video for our discussion for tonight.
Welcome to Beefy Story Time. Do you want to read this book with me? Don't forget to click the subscribe button for more. I Can Save the Earth by Allison Inches, illustrated by Viviana Garofoli. Max the little monster liked to fling candy wrappers. He left a trail of trash wherever he went. Whee! Said Max. Max the little monster did not like to give away his old toys, even when he'd outgrown them. Mine! Cried Max. Max the little monster liked to overflow the sink and the bathtub and clog the toilet. Hungry toilet! Said Max. Max the little monster left the lights on and blared the TV, even when he wasn't in the room. No big whoop, said Max. Then one night, in the middle of his favorite program, something unexpected happened. The lights went out and the TV went off. There had been a blackout. Hey! Shouted Max. Who turned out the lights? Max tripped over some old toys and stumbled outside to see what was wrong. Max.
Okay, so that's the first part of our video. And for this part, I want you to share your opinions or your answers to this question. What does Max do at the beginning of the story? What have you noticed or observed?
Max leaves the candy wrappers and the toys everywhere. He does not turn off the lights. He clogs the sinks and the toilets with the candy wrappers, saying the toilet and sinks are hungry.
Mm-hmm. Accurately said, Vincent. You are right that Max here did through his wrappers anywhere. You can see in the first picture here, his toys are scattered anywhere. All his food wrappers are not thrown at a proper garbage disposal. Second, in the second picture, I can see Max clogging the toilet with toilet papers, filling the tub with water, And also the sink. He let the tap unclosed. And here on the third picture, he turned on the TV while he was not watching. He also turned on the lights anywhere. And for our second question, what happened after all those three events? What happened?
There was
Blackout.
a blackout.
There's a blackout. You were turning on your microphone, Michael. What are you saying?
Blackout.
Yeah, there was a blackout. Both of you are correct. And it had Max did experience a blackout. So there was a power interruption in his house. And with that, we're going to continue our second part of our story.
Looked around, he saw a full moon as it shone brightly on the colorful spring flowers. He heard the crickets chirp and an owl hoot. He even saw a shooting star as it twinkled across the night sky. "Wow," said Max. "This is so beautiful." When the lights came back on, Max the little monster felt something new. He began to notice things that he hadn't noticed before. In the summer, Max the little monster went to the beach and noticed the pretty shells. He wiggled his toes in the sand. He watched the sun sparkle on the waves. He saw a dolphin leap out of the water. Max picked up an old bottle and an ice cream wrapper and threw them into a trash can. "Pollution makes the beach look ugly," said Max, "and pollution can hurt animals and plants." In autumn, Max the little monster noticed the colorful leaves, red, orange, and yellow. He jumped in leaf piles with his friends. "Leaves are so pretty and more fun to play in than watching TV," cried Max. After they jumped in the leaves, Max the little monster didn't want to leave a mess, so he composted the leaves. "Rotten leaves help the dirt grow happy flowers," said Max. In winter, Max the little monster noticed the wonder of snowflakes. Each delicate snowflake looked like a crystal jewel. He made a T-Rex, an igloo, and a snow angel. "Why didn't I see this before?" wondered Max. The earth is beautiful. Now Max the little monster never wastes water. "More water, more snowflakes," says Max. And he doesn't waste toilet paper. "Happy monster, happy toilet, happy earth," says Max. Now Max the little monster never wastes electricity.
What were you saying, Vincent? Let's proceed.
Turns off lights except for the one he is using. He hardly ever watches TV, but when he does, he turns it off when his program is over. "Let's play outside," says Max. "Fresh air feels good on my fur." Now Max the little monster never litters. He recycles any paper, aluminum cans, and plastic bottles he uses. Max also likes to eat fresh fruits instead of candy, and drink water instead of soda pop. "Tasty," says Max, and he always throws his trash away in the right bin. Max, the little monster, even has yard sales where he sells all his old toys. Max also trades his toys with his friends. "Wow," said Max. "Old toys I've never played with before are just as fun as new toys." Now Max, the little monster, loves the earth. He reduces the amount of water and energy he uses. He finds ways to reuse as many things as he can, and he recycles his trash. Sometimes he even hugs trees. Max, the little monster, is now called Max, the little green monster. You can be a little green monster too, and help save the earth.
Okay, so that's the end of the video. And we have another set of questions here for you to answer. So for the third question, what does Max do to protect the environment at the end of the story? What did he do? Okay, can anyone answer? What have you seen from the video? What did Max do after he went outside in his house?
Recycle treasures.
Yes, that's correct, Michael. He recycled trashes. How about what can you say about his attitude when he uh, did new things aside from wasting energy or electricity? Okay, what else have you observed from the video? What did Max do aside from recycling?
He has changed his bad habits,
Mm-hmm.
and he said the clean water, and he doesn't eat soap pop anymore. He likes the the clear uh, clear clear water,
Mm-hmm.
good water, yeah, good water instead of soap pops. Yes,
Yeah, that's
am
correct.
I? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's correct. He did a lot of things. He did change his bad habits. He stopped throwing his candy wrappers anywhere. He now throws them at the proper garbage disposals. He also sold his old toys. He also traded his old toys to another friend. So he said that some new toys or old toys are also good as new toys. And lastly, one thing that you've missed aside from recycling.
I am experiencing network problems, so I can't hear you clearly.
Okay, so uh, can you hear us clearly, Vincent? Or you can you can still hear us clearly?
Let me try to get out and
Yeah,
reconnect with the meeting again.
sure, sure, Vincent. Okay, so let's wait for Vincent to reconnect. How about you, Michael? Is your internet connection fine?
Max had Max found that the beach is much clearer than before, so he collect the garbage from the beaches and change his bad habits.
Yes,
Okay.
that's also correct, sir.
Yeah. What is
Okay, who joined? So there's two accounts. Anyways, I would like to ask you, Michael, if you have a stable connection right now.
Sir, I have to sign in first and then come back. Okay.
Okay, sure, sir.
OK，来，这样玩具进到嗯，Michael
So-
没有啊，course briefing 没有诶，有录吗？这怎么录？
Okay, so I think the link, sir, is for the tutors only. Okay.
Okay, sir, I answered the question. What does Max do to protect the environment at the end of the story? And he has found before, when after the blackout, he has found the sky is very beautiful. He can he can see the falling star from the sky, and he has found, and in the winter, he has found the snowflakes are very beautiful. So he wants to keep the water clean, and he doesn't waste any electricity after. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's
Sir,
that is actually correct, sir. You
thank you.
pointed out everything. Okay.
Vincent is back. Vincent, you are
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Vincent is back.
Okay.
Can you hear us, Vincent?
Yeah, I can hear you right now.
See, that's right. Okay, you may turn off your video, Vincent, if the internet cannot support your connection. Okay, shall we proceed with our sharing? Since you both
Yeah, I
yes, Vincent. What were you saying?
yeah,
Okay. So let's since you haven't shared, Vincent. Okay, you can answer.
I'm hearing you talk. Then you stop. I think the connection problem is not yet over, but let's go on with the discussion.
Okay. I'll
Yes,
repeat the questions so that you can hear the audio properly.
yes.
Okay, for the third question, what does Max do to protect the environment at the end of the story? What can you say about it, Vincent? Hello, Vincent. I think he's having connection issues. But anyways, let's proceed with the discussion. Let's wait for Vincent to reconnect along with our discussion. Would that be fine? Okay. So we'll let Vincent join again once he reconnected to the internet. Okay, to continue our discussion, there are several things that Max did at the end of the story. So, along with these six pictures, he picked up an old bottle and an ice cream wrapper. He threw it into a trash can. Now, Max did turned off the lights when he is not in he didn't use any of it. So he never wasted any electricity. And for the third picture, little monster Max never litters again. He recycled it. He placed it on the right trash bin. And for the fourth picture, he doesn't waste any toilet papers. He doesn't throw them in the toilet. And here in the fifth picture, he sold all his old toys. And for the sixth picture, he reduces the amount of water and energy resources that he used, and he found many ways to reuse many things as much as possible. And he recycles his trash. And for our fourth question, what can you learn from this story? Okay, what are your insights? What have you got? What moral did you got from the lesson? Okay, sure. Thank you, sir. Okay, okay. Hello, Sarah and Ian.
Neighbor,
Hello, teacher.
Hello. It's for a
Hi.
while. What were you saying, Michael? Sir?
I never made pollution.
Okay. Do you know each other?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
Okay. So let me go back. Were you with another mentors or tutor earlier? I asked the question to both Sarah and Ian.
Ah,
Were you uh were you in a previous mentor?
mentor?
Yeah, or tutor? Or you just joined right now?
Uh, matter.
Okay.
Matter.
Join now.
Can Sarah introduce yourself first and then
Oh,
let us know you, okay?
oh.
Thank you.
My name is Sarah,
Mhm.
and introduce myself. My name is Sarah. 17 years old, and I like to sports.
Sports.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay,
And
let's okay.
where you from?
I'm from Taiwan.
Where do you live?
I live in
In,
New Taipei City.
okay. Yeah, same
How
as mine.
about you? How about you?
We we live in New Taipei City too.
You
Oh,
are
Yeah.
living New Taipei City too.
Yeah.
your neighbors.
Yeah. Neighbor.
I don't know her.
Neighbor.
I don't know him.
You
Yeah.
don't know him.
I
Xindian.
don't know.
Xindian. You know, Xindian.
India.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Open your camera, please.
好了，你进来啊！
我不要
进来啊！
No.
Okay.
I'm Michael's father, okay? I'm Michael's father. Yeah, here. Here is Michael's father, okay? Nice to meet you guys. Okay?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And I think teacher is very.
Okay.
Sorry, teacher.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I just find it funny because you both live in the same city, and
Yeah, same city. Yeah,
and and someday you might bump into each other.
yeah, yeah. We have if we have the chance.
Oh yeah, if given a chance.
Yeah.
Teacher, you say 对呀.
What?
Okay.
What? Come again?
I think
She
maybe
said,
I listen the Chinese.
I didn't say.
You say Chinese.
I didn't say anything Chinese. I don't know how to. I don't know how to say Chinese. But anyways, let's have Ian to introduce himself since he joined our class tonight.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, Ian is with us, so let let's call
I
him
need to
to introduce himself.
Hi
himself. Introduce yourself.
everyone.
Hello.
Yeah,
Wataka, Mr. Wataka, or Young, Young,
hi.
Young, yeah,
Waitaka, yes.
yeah, Young Wakata. Wahak,
Mr.
Wataka.
Ian.
Yeah, where you from?
Yeah,
Where do you live? Sir, it's your turn. Okay.
Where do you live, Ian?
Kenya. Kenya.
Kenya. What? What? Are you living in the city? Or same with Vincent here? Or are you classmates with Vincent?
Yeah, teacher is asking you question.
I think
Maybe you
your
didn't.
microphone is muted, Ian.
no, it's only that we're having a connection errors.
Oh, Vincent is having connection problems. Am I right?
Yeah, Vincent is having them and I'm also having the errors.
Okay, so while he is fixing the problems for the internet connection, you may tell him to join you with our session tonight or this afternoon for your case so that he can also catch up with our session tonight.
Okay, let me tell him.
Okay. So for both of you, Sarah and Ian, have you heard this story or video rather?
No.
I can save the earth. You haven't heard of this one yet?
No.
Not yet. Okay, so for Michael, since he has seen the video, so I
I've
want
not
him
heard the
to
story.
watch again the video, and I'll let Sarah and Ian uh, be introduced with the video.
Can you switch on your cameras?
We are switching on our cameras, Ian. I think it's the internet connection. They might be having
Oh my god.
problems. It's okay, Vincent. Yeah, they're connected. Can you hear us properly, Vincent?
I can't hear.
This is actually a problem, no?
Mwambie eh, like you're stammering.
I think I can't get you properly.
Okay, how about you, Ian? Can you hear us properly? us? Can you hear me? Can can get you.
I'm hearing you as if you are stammering, so I'm not getting all the things that you're saying.
Okay, the internet connection, I guess. Can you hear me properly, Sarah and Michael?
Yes, we.
Yes.
Yes.
You,
Yes.
Okay, so I guess it's the internet connection. They're having problems with it, and we can't really uh, give solutions to that right away. But anyways, I'll let you catch up with the discussion, Vincent and Ian, since we'll be running out of time. We only have approximately an hour and a half, and we still have a lot to talk about. Okay, so for Sarah, I want you to watch the video.
Okay.
Welcome to Baby Story Time. Do you want to read this book
Okay, before I start, can you hear the audio of the video?
with me?
Yes.
Don't forget
Okay, that's good.
to click the subscribe button for more. I Can Save the Earth by Allison Inches, illustrated by Viviana Garofoli. Max the little monster liked to fling candy wrappers. He left a trail of trash wherever he went. Whee! Said Max. Max the little monster did not like to give away his old toys, even when he'd outgrown them. Mine! Cried Max. Max the little monster liked to overflow the sink and the bathtub and clog the toilet. Hungry toilet! Said Max. Max the little monster left the lights on and blared the TV, even when he wasn't in the room. No big whoop, said Max. Then one night, in the middle of his favorite program, something unexpected happened. The lights went out and the TV went off. There had been a blackout. Hey! Shouted Max. Who turned out the lights? Max tripped over some old toys and stumbled outside to see what was wrong. Max looked around. He saw a full moon as it shone brightly on the colorful spring flowers. He heard the crickets chirp and an owl hoot. He even saw a shooting star as it twinkled across the night sky. Wow, said Max. This is so beautiful. When the lights came back on, Max the little monster felt something new. He began to notice things that he hadn't noticed before. In the summer, Max the little monster went to the beach and noticed the pretty shells. He wiggled his toes in the sand. He watched the sun sparkle on the waves. He saw a dolphin leap out of the water. Max picked up an old bottle and an ice cream wrapper and threw them into a trash can. Pollution makes the beach look ugly, said Max, and pollution can hurt animals and plants. In autumn, Max the little monster noticed the colorful leaves, red, orange, and yellow. He jumped in leaf piles with his friends. Leaves are so pretty and more fun to play in than watching TV, cried Max. After they jumped in the leaves, Max, the little monster, didn't want to leave a mess, so he composted the leaves. Rotten leaves help the dirt grow happy flowers, said Max. In winter, Max the little monster noticed the wonder of snowflakes. Each delicate snowflake looked like a crystal jewel. He made a T-Rex, an igloo, and a snow angel. Why didn't I see this before? Wondered Max. The earth is beautiful. Now Max, the little monster, never wastes water. More snowflakes, says Max. And he doesn't waste toilet paper. Happy monster, happy toilet, happy earth, says Max. Now Max, the little monster, never wastes electricity. He turns off lights except for the one he is using. He hardly ever watches TV, but when he does, he turns it off when his program is over. Let's play outside, says Max. Fresh air feels good on my fur. No, Max, the little monster, never litters. He recycles any paper, aluminum cans, and plastic bottles he uses. Max also likes to eat fresh fruits instead of candy, and drink water instead of soda pop. Tasty, says Max, and he always throws his trash away in the right bin. Max, the little monster, even has yard sales, where he sells all his old toys. Max also trades his toys with his friends. Wow, said Max. Old toys I've never played with before are just as fun as new toys. Now Max, the little monster, loves the earth. He reduces the amount of water and energy he uses. He finds ways to reuse as many things as he can, and he recycles his trash. Sometimes he even hugs trees. Max, the little monster, is now called Max, the little green monster. You can be a little green monster too, and help save the earth.
Okay, so the video has ended, and let's have our sharing. I'd like to ask these following questions to Sarah exclusively, who just joined us. Okay, so for our first question, what does Max do at the beginning of the story?
He threw
Mm-hmm.
the trash everywhere,
Yeah.
and I think everywhere is like a mess.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't clean,
Yeah.
and I think he wasted a lot of things like candy, lollipop, tissue,
Yes.
everything. Yes.
What happened? What have you observed with his television, with his TV? What did he do with his TV?
TV. Oh,
Mm.
he always turn on and didn't turn off it.
Yeah, that's correct. He left it turned on and he wasn't watching it.
Yes, he didn't watch it all night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're correct. And the following are, yeah, you've said it all of it. You are correct that he didn't clean up his mess. Look at this pile of trash that he's been piling. All of those were plastic wrappers, the food that he ate. There are a lot of toys. And for the second picture, he threw a lot of tissue paper rather in the toilet. And for the third picture here, he didn't turn off the TV and he wasn't watching it, and he wasted too much electricity. And with that, to lead us to the second question, what happened afterwards?
Me?
Yeah, you may answer.
Huh? No, next one.
The next one you want?
maybe my friends from Xindian can answer it.
Michael
Yeah,
already answered.
we have answered already.
Yeah, they have answered already before you enter the meat.
Yes.
But I didn't listen his answer. Okay, I want to listen again.
Okay, so
Oh, really?
let's give
Hey,
Sarah a chance.
my Indian friends,
Yeah.
you need to answer. Okay.
We?
Yes.
Okay. After blackout, he had the monster has found that the sky is very clear and he can see the the falling star from the sky, and in the autumn, the leaves are very they are red, green, and orange. The color is green or orange and yellow. And in the winter, the snowflakes are very beautiful. And he thought that uh, if we want the uh, beautiful snowflakes, we have to get the clean water, and more water, more beautiful snowflakes. Is that right? Okay. Is that satisfy your question?
Yes, that uh, actually it satisfied
Why
my
you
questions.
laughing? Why you always laughing? You haven't answered. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay, thank you.
So for Sarah, I think. What do you think is the answer, Sarah, for you?
No, I think no. I think after that,
Yeah.
uh, what happened? What happened? After that, it become like
What happened?
because
Ah, yeah.
he want to save the earth, so he start to he start to clean
Mm-hmm.
and didn't was anything, and turn off the TV,
Okay.
save the electric elect electric and
Electricity.
the in yeah yes in the what do recycling,
Recycle trashes.
yes. Mm.
Okay.
Be eco-friendly,
Mhm.
yes. How about our friends from Kenya?
Yeah,
They want to answer the question too.
I want them to answer the questions, but I think they are still having internet connection problems.
I think yes.
They can't hear us clearly. They message us in the chat.
They have some problem too. See what?
You can still hear me, right?
It's Vincent and Ian in the same classroom. Maybe they can share their
Mm.
screen or their microphone. Maybe it would be better.
Yeah,
Ian,
We can't get you properly.
they can't hear us
You
okay.
properly.
try to rejoin the
Uh,
meeting, but not even.
how about Vincent? Is he
Yeah, is he
at
around?
the same classroom with you?
I think they are in the same because they're from the same school.
Oh, all of them from the same school.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they both of them are having the same internet problem. So I guess it can't
No.
be really helped.
Yes.
So okay, let's proceed with. Yeah, this is actually correct, Vincent. He shared this answer. Max did experience a blackout before he did some things or changed his habits with regards to our environment or how he treated our environment. He experienced a blackout. So after the blackout, he went outside. That's when he recycled trashes He turned off the electricity when not in use. He also recycled wastes. He doesn't waste toilet paper. He sold his old toys. And lastly, he reduces the amount of water and energy that he used. And he recycled his trashes. Okay, for the next slide, here is the fourth question. What can you learn from this story? Or what do you think is the moral of the story? Again, for the fourth question, what do you think is the moral of the story? Or what can you learn from the story? Okay, can anyone answer the fourth question?
Me,
Yeah, sure.
me. Uh, I learned we need to save anything like paper,
Mm-hmm.
um, to be eco-friendly, to reduce the trash can, and save the electricity,
Mm-hmm.
and save the earth. Maybe not just save the earth. Maybe uh, we do we do it just because we want to about some comfortable places. Yes.
Okay, that's also that is a great answer, Sarah. You said the word eco-friendly,
Mm,
and that's one thing that we need to do as
yes.
humans living this planet. We need to uh, lean to activities that are eco-friendly. And
Eco-friendly.
here, Vincent also sent his answer that the moral is that we should conserve our earth because it is beautiful. And I would like to highlight his answer here, conserve, which is striking and actually correct, that there are many ways to conserve Mother Earth. Aside from recycling, we reduce the amount of energy that we use, and there are many things aside from recycling. We limit the amount of carbon footprints. We reduce the emissions of greenhouse gases such as carbon, methane, and the like. So the earth is a wonderful and beautiful place, and we should learn how to reduce, reuse, and recycle to help save Mother Earth. Are you familiar with the three R's? The reduce, reuse, and recycle? Hello. Are you familiar with the three R's? The reduce, reuse, and recycle? Or is this something new that you've heard just now? Can anyone answer? The question is addressed to everyone in this meet.
We do recycle at school.
Hmm, that's good. You do recycling at school. How about reducing? Okay, I'll change my background because someone is appearing at my back. Are you familiar with reducing? Or reduce or reuse? Okay, I'll repeat my question. Have you encountered the words reduce, reuse, and recycle?
We do we do recycle recycle by segregation.
Mm-hmm.
And different day, we have a different way to recycle the different refuse.
Okay, that's
Like, like if we have the big furniture
mm,
in house, we have to recycle and get rid of the big furniture. We have to call the Bureau of Environment
mm,
to make um, to make a reservation to recycle the big furniture. And other way is segregate the garbage by different way. Like if you have the food refuse, you have to segregate to the the bottom of food 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 refuse. If you have the paper, you have to segregate the paper to the group of paper garbage, like that way. Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Okay, thank you for sharing, sir. And that's also a system imposed
Yeah,
in your country.
recycling system, different way.
Okay, it's actually good to hear, sir, that you have a great system in your country. And we're going to, from what sir have shared, we're going to link our discussion to that topic. But for now, I would like to ask this question to everyone here in this meeting. So you may key in A, B, or C for these questions. How many clothes or t-shirt, shirts, or anything, any clothes that you have in your closet right now? You may chat A if you have less than 10. You may chat B if you have greater than 10 but not greater than 30, or not less than 30 rather, but or C if your clothes are greater than 30.
Sarah has too many clothes,
Hey,
so she has to check it out first. Otherwise, she can't answer the question, right?
I,
why? You know
Mhm.
I have more than 30 clothes. Maybe I don't have any clothes now.
Why you want to throw it
I
away?
want to buy new one, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we have B. We have the answer B.
okay, B.
Between 10 and 20.
Maybe
Between,
you have more. Not just 10 to 20. 20.
I guess they have more than 30. Vincent here answered C. They have more than 30 clothes.
Wow.
Wow, that's good. That's many. For me, I have letter B. I have
That it be?
more than 10 and less than 30.
Okay.
Okay, how about
Okay,
Ian?
I have more than 30.
You have more than 30,
Hey, I
Sarah.
am a girl.
You want to look
I
good,
want
right?
I want new one, okay?
Okay. It's good that you have varied answers. And for this one, for this question, how many clothes do you really need? Again, emphasis on the really need. How many
你
clothes do you really need?
你真的需要几件衣服？哎，滚蛋！
Hmm. I think all of my clothes I need them.
You all need them.
I need them. Okay, I need to change my clothes. Uh, two outfits, maybe two. I need to
Mm.
change because I need to practice.
Oh.
So I have uh many
Mm.
short t-shirts and short jeans or like so many.
So many. May I ask if
Yes.
what is your sports again?
Volleyball.
Ah,
I am a volleyball player
you're in your school.
in my school.
Oh, that explains why you have many shirts or clothes.
Yes.
And I think that
Yeah.
I think I need to put a choice there that is more than 30.
More
I think
than
I can get you now, but not that clear.
Okay, that's fine, Ian, as long as you can hear us. Okay, I'm actually sad for these two because they can't hear us properly. Anyways,
it.
how I hello, can you hear me?
Answer. Yes.
Okay, so how about Michael? How many clothes do you really need?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Every every oh oh I did
A.
A,
Later.
B.
B for Sarah. Okay. And here I've seen Vincent answered C.
I think you need more
My
than
answer
20.
is C.
He answered C, more than 20. He need
Yes.
he needs more than 20. Okay, that you also have varied answers. For me, I also need letter B. And Ian also answered C for the previous question. Okay. So for this,
B.
ah, Sarah answered B. Since you're a
Yes.
volleyball player, you need a lot, or maybe at a not a lot, but at the medium,
No.
so so.
Too many
Yeah.
too many sneakers may not we um I think every shoes have different feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So we just every in my team uh just have one to two shoes because uh, if we change the shoes so so fast we will hurt.
Mm. So you need
Yes.
at least two pairs to play.
Two is the best is the best.
Two is the
But
best.
if more than two, we will not be the we can beat every shoes and then we will get hurt from an echo.
Okay, that's. Thank you for sharing, Sarah. Okay, Vincent and Ian also here said B. We also have more than 5 but less than 20. How about Michael? How many shoes or sneakers do you have?
A.
A. You have more than
A.
5. Okay, let's proceed. So, how many shoes or sneakers or sandals do you really need?
Five.
Okay, who would answer letter A? You may click the raise hand button. Okay, Vincent here said B. Okay, Vincent raised hand. He answered A. Okay, for Michael, he said A. How about Sarah? How many shoes do you really
A
need? A.
A
Okay, you have varied answers too for this one. And I think A is enough. More than 5 is would suffice our needs for our footwear. Okay, we have tackled these two questions. How many clothes do you have and how many clothes that we really need? And it's a matter of things that we really want and what are the things that we really need. Because sometimes we often buy too many things, but in the end, they are not used. They only get stocked or even left unattended. And eventually, it would happen like the second picture here. It would pile up. And for this one, are you familiar with fast fashion? The term fast fashion. Have you heard this word?
Yes.
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 What do you think is for your in your understanding? What do you think is fast fashion?
Can I answer the question?
Yeah,
No,
sure, you
for me, I
may.
don't understand what is fast fashion.
I think the fast fashion means like Zara and like Zara, the fashion you can only wear one season. The next season is out of fashion, so you have to buy the new clothes every season, every different season. Otherwise, you are out of out of date. Am I right? Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes, that's also correct, sir. And when we say fast fashion, whenever there is a new brand of clothes, new kind of clothes, or new style of clothes, oftentimes retailers or stores would replicate these kind of fashion style or clothes, and they would sell it at a lower price, meaning many people would buy these items at a lower price because the law of demand, when something is cheaper, many consumers would buy, and hence the term fast fashion. Because when these materials or pieces of clothes have been replicated and sold at a cheaper price, many people would buy. And Vincent here said that when new trendy designs are popping up and they are more beautiful than the last, which is also a another way of saying it, but it is sold at a cheaper price, and that's when people would buy it. Many people would buy it. And here are some statistics that an average woman says that 21% in her closet is unwearable, and she said that 12% of her clothes were never worn, meaning she or this person hasn't used that clothes yet. 33% here say they have clothes that are too tight, and 24% said that they have clothes that are too loose, meaning these clothes can't be used. Here another statistics here, 44% at the bottom can't find an item in their closet at least once a month. And from these numbers alone would tell us that many clothes are not used, and seldomly only a few are being manifested or being uh, what shall we what other terms that we can describe are worn by many people. And here 1 in 4 feel their closet is unorganized, meaning they may have a lot of clothes in their closet, and some of them are not properly hanged in their closet, maybe because the number of clothes that they have, they can't fathom it. Ala, naisip na ko gihap. Naisip na ko gihap.
he lost his connection. Okay,
Hello, I'm back.
he's back.
Hello, am I audible? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the
Yeah,
interruption.
can hear you.
Okay, let me share again.
Yeah.
Okay, did you get what I've been saying? Okay, nice background.
Okay. Come back. Position. I mean.
Okay, we've been trying different backgrounds here. Michael did. I think Michael is in Paris. He's not in Taiwan. Okay, so let's go back with our discussion. So, are you catching up? Up. Are you? Did you get my point? That these statistics were showing us that there are
Yeah,
people.
we got your point.
Yeah. Thank you, Vincent. There are people who are struggling with in terms of clothes in their closet. Some are expressing that some are only used and some are not. And this in the succeeding slides we'll get to know how these numbers of unused clothes would contribute to the concerns that we are facing right now with our environment. And let's proceed. So here's the definition of fast fashion. Fast fashion is the mass production of cheap, poor quality, and disposable clothing. That's what I have explained earlier, that these retail stores would copy designs from a, a renowned designer for clothes, and they would replicate it, produce it at very large amounts, and sell them in the market at a cheap with poor quality and a disposable clothing at that. So we have this fourth question here. Is fast fashion a good trend? Is it a good trend, everyone?
No, it's not good.
Okay. Who said no? Was that you, Michael?
It's not good.
Mm, it's not good. Stores located in the malls of the United States. What do you mean by this, Vincent? I think most of stores are also stationed in United States, but also mass production of clothes can also be sent to another countries as well. So there are many stores globally, and thus there would be more production of these kind of clothes who are cheap, poor of poor quality, and are disposable. So for this question here, is fast fashion a good trend? The answer is a clear no. And we're going to know why exactly that fast fashion is not good for our environment. Okay, so for this slide, we have the Hemingway's iceberg theory. We're going to determine its benefits and challenges. So for its benefits, it's true that certain companies would get profit from it, it would increase fashion trend, and they are sold at a reasonable price. Yeah, this Vincent, there are stores also located in US, and there are a lot of brands that you are familiar of. And for its challenges or disadvantages, it can contribute to environmental pollution, as stated in ECO 2015. The second, polluted industry, because production of these clothes would contribute or emit carbon dioxide emissions, contribute to the emissions of carbon dioxide. And excuse me,
Uliacha kwa
for the materials, it would need
mimi
a
ninasikia
lot of amounts of
ha?
water. The figures would say here
Kuweka
2,700
leo bana.
liters of water is needed for shirts. Okay, I Ian, your microphone is turned on. Okay, let's proceed. And 700 liter of water is also needed to create jeans. So those are resources that are also used in creating such materials for clothes alone. And imagine how many percentage or what percentage is emitted of carbon dioxide when many factories or retail stores are continuously making new kinds of shirts or jeans. Imagine 25%. Okay, we have here a picture of a globe with certain objects. We can see here that in the picture, pollution is a major concern, and that water and air pollution are biggest causes of global warming. Pollution can cause also to many diseases. What kind of pollutions have you encountered in your own communities? Have you encountered pollutions? Have you seen polluted areas?
Yeah, in Kenya and encountered pollution. Yes, we have
You have
like the burning of the fossils.
fossil fuels. That can contribute to air
Yeah,
pollution. How about you, Sarah? Sarah, have you encountered any pollution in your community? Sarah turned off her mic. Okay. Yes,
Mm.
present.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, I will repeat the question.
Mm. Yes.
Have you encountered any pollution in your community?
Huh.
Have you encountered any pollution in your community? Like air pollution, water pollution?
有没有碰过任何污染的事情在你的环境？
哇才没有，我在想而已。我在想一下。
那我先回答，OK？
那你先说嘛。好。
Okay, can I answer first,
Sure,
sir?
sir. You may.
Okay, I think 20 years ago, the air pollution is very serious in Taipei, but now is getting better now. Yeah, and the water is more clean than before. Yeah, we can go fishing uh, beside the riverside. We can go fishing there, but we don't eat the fishes uh, which is fished by us. We don't eat the go fishing fish. We don't eat go fishing fish. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, but the water is more clean now, cleaner. It's cleaner now. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. So that's good to hear that your country or your community is solving problems of pollution. However, here we still have problems of pollution, but there are certain groups or organizations who are campaigning as well to solve these problems. And pollution, for the sake of our discussion here, pollution is a problem in our environment where it can affect the ecosystem, affect ourselves, mankind, and also everyone living in this planet, because harmful chemicals or pollutants are going to destroy our environment. So we have data
Air pollution.
on air pollution, meaning the air for in these countries are harmful to their human health, meaning in their air there are particles or particulate matter that would affect their respiratory systems. So here we have large numbers for these countries. We have our cities rather. We have Jakarta, Mumbai, Dubai, Cairo, Lagos. So Jakarta is from Indonesia. Mumbai, I'm not familiar with this country. Mumbai is a city in India. Dubai is in United Arab Emirates. And Cairo, that's UAE. Cairo is in the capital of Egypt. And Lagos, so for these are Lagos is in Nigeria. So these are cities um, most who have more or has the number of harmful particles in their air. And imagine 47 around here in the scale. So it's harmful for the human health because of the concentration of these particulate matter. Next, we're going to talk about the sources of air pollution. Can you still hear us, Vincent? Stop communication.
Ulizo
Okay, let's proceed. I hope you
is
can
telling me that he can't hear you.
I hope you can reconnect, Vincent. So for the sources of air pollution, we have natural. These are natural processes of our environment that contributes to air pollutions. We also, for specifically, wildfires, volcanoes that emit gases
The
from
one is
space.
also like con-
Hello, what were you saying, Ian? Okay, let's proceed. And also, lightning could contribute to air pollution. Second, we have here from man-made processes, fertilizers also from the use of spray type pesticides, oil and gas, and cities also could produce air pollutants. Industries, power plants, sewage treatment also releases particles or pollutants in the air. And and most contributors for air pollution is the air, airplanes that emits gas from the engine emissions, cars, trucks, buses, and any vehicle that has 3 to 2 wheels. It can contribute to the emissions of pollutants. That's why in cities or in highways, carbon monoxide is highly concentrated, and carbon monoxide is also one of the pollutants in the air, and it's harmful for our respiratory system when we inhale these gases. And here is a scale or a data statistics of deaths attributed to air pollution. As you can see here, places that are shaded in brown or orange, dark orange, has a greater percentage of death. You can see here the most dark area is India, right? This is India. No. All right, UAE. Here it has 18% is contributed for deaths because of air pollution. And can you imagine how would that affect for these countries as well who have been shaded with dark orange colors? So air pollution is a threat to mankind because of its effect to our health. China and India here have the highest death rate from air pollution. So that's what I've said earlier, because they have a scale of 18 here, 18% and 15% deaths from these countries are attributed to air pollution, meaning the cause of death is air pollution. Okay, are you still following? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, that's right, Vincent. It's a lot of death toll for these countries. Okay, so can I see a thumbs up if you have understood what I am saying here? Thumbs up. Did you get what I'm saying? Okay, good. So let's proceed with water pollution. So meaning for this type of pollution, pollutants are in any type of water or any bodies of water. In this picture, you can see garbages being thrown in the water, and in the second picture here, the turtle in the sea is surrounded with many pollutants, and I'm guessing these are garbages that are swept in the ocean. So these are common sources, or yeah, we can say this as common sources, and these are contributors to water pollution. Let's talk about here first. When we have farms or lawns or golf courses, we use certain products such as fertilizers, herbicides, and pesticides. Now, when these chemicals, oh, it's a common problem in Kenya. That's something I new to hear for me. So when these going back, when these fertilizers, these certain chemicals are washed off by rainwater, they're going to go to any bodies of water such as river, as you can see here in the picture. Animal feedlots also carry those pollutants to any bodies of water. Residential or neighborhoods could also pollute the water with oil and other chemicals. Construction sites and abandoned mines, mostly they contribute the water pollution to certain chemicals as depicted here in the picture. They contribute eroded soil, which they have been contaminated with certain chemicals that are used during the processes. And also oil spills are also contributing to water pollution, and oil spills can greatly harm the marine animals. Some animals do suffocate from oil spills because due to the lack of oxygen, and these are harmful activities or human activities that would contribute to the concern problem here, water pollution. And with that, we have, or the United Nations have developed SDGs, or Sustainable Development Goals. I think, do you know what SDGs are? Are you familiar with SDGs? I guess. Yes, both. Yes.
No,
No. Okay. So for that
no.
one, we're going to learn more about SDGs. So here are the Sustainable Development Goals that are developed by or made by the United Nations. These are goals that would help solve certain problems in our globe. And I have a video here for us to understand more about SDGs. Ayan, paspas. So those are just the goals that the United Nations have proposed to solve certain problems in our globe, such as the access to education, the concern on the life on land and on water, on how we conserve our planet, and there are many more. There are many more for the goals that that are they have been stating and they wanted to achieve by the year 2030. Okay, so let's proceed with our discussion.
What is the manga X for?
This is for the manga chat that we're going to fill out later on. Okay, so let's focus our attention here. Can we think of actions that can stop pollution or what are the things that you could suggest here that would end pollution? As an example here, water pollution, we are going to stop throwing trashes in the rivers. For air pollution, we need to choose walking over the use of cars. What can you suggest to stop or minimize the water pollution? Okay, can anyone answer or give uh, his or her idea on stopping pollution? Yes, for my example, for air pollution, I will never burn my trashes. I would never smoke to reduce air pollution. How about you?
Good.
If your clothes can wear twice, don't wash it twice.
Mm,
Perhaps one time is better.
yeah,
All right. Especially your jeans. Don't wash your jeans all the time. Perhaps 1 week or half month.
yeah, that's
Wash
also
it once. Yeah, it's better because you use too much soap
yeah,
to pollute the water into the river.
that's right, sir.
Okay.
That's actually correct. When we wash our clothes, some of those chemicals from soaps would go to water, any bodies of water, and that could contribute to water pollution. Yes, Vincent. Okay, I think Vincent was trying to say anything. Oh, okay. Going back with our discussion, those are great answers. That washing our clothes at least once would help solve the problems of pollution. And these two here are just common examples the how we stop pollution. We stop throwing trashes to the rivers. We don't dump chemicals there or chemical wastes in our bodies of waters because it would harm the environment as well as the animals living in the ocean or any bodies of water. For air pollution, you can also use we can ride our bicycles when going places, and also from refraining the use of air sprays that we use in our household because that could contribute to air pollution. Okay, let's repeat this one because we have discussed this earlier. For fast fashion, we can limit the problems caused by fast fashion by reducing, reusing, recycle, or even swapping. And by reducing, we buy clothes that we really need and avoid buying into the trends. Meaning, we are going to buy on the clothes that we are going to use and we avoid following the trend. We buy for quality over quantity. So we buy less and we focus more on the quality of clothes. And we buy clothes made out of eco-friendly materials. The following here, reuse. We increase the number of times we wear the clothes that we bought. For recycle, we donate. Upcycle, by means of upcycle, we change these clothes and improve it to a better use. Or for recycling, we can sell our clothes online. For swap, it's before we proceed with swap, we have upcycle here from an old jeans. We upcycle it to become a DIY handbag or sling bag. that is meant for upcycling. And for online selling, it's simple. We post the unused clothes in the internet and sell them at a reasonable price. And for swap, it's just simply exchange clothes with others. For those clothes that you don't really need, you may swap it with another person for those who really need that piece of clothing rather. So for the waste management hierarchy, as much as possible, we prevent from having such a waste in our environment. If it cannot be helped, that we can prevent it, for example, using chemicals, we reduce the amount of chemicals that we use. Or, or sometimes we can have reuse if it can be used again. As much as possible, we can do recycling, recovery, and eventually dispose these kind of wastes. And for our waste management, we don't do just throw our garbages anywhere or any bin. As much as possible, we segregate them according to their classification. So what I mean is that when we are going to throw pieces of paper, we throw them in bins that are labeled with paper bins. Okay. So recycling here means that there are materials that can be recyclable, meaning that can be used again. Recyclable materials are not trash, so you may think of that way because they can be used. And recycling can be practiced at home, and there are many strategies to do it. So, what do you think? Let's skip this one because we have we don't have enough time. We got sorry for that one. Okay, we have a concern here from Vincent. Okay, the site is not in English. Is there a translate button there? There's a translate button there, Vincent.
No, we don't get it. We are unable to read the link.
You're unable to open the link.
Yeah, the link is not in English.
It's not in English. Okay, I'll share my screen for you to see how to change it to English. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yeah,
Okay, for a while. Okay, so in your prompt there, at the for a while, let me share it again because let me share my entire screen. Can you see this icon that I am pointing? Hello, Ian. This one.
yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, you are going to click that one for the for the page to translate it to English. Okay, I need to wrap up our lesson because it's almost time. So as I was saying, to sum it up, we need to segregate our garbages or our trashes because it would uh, help help the certain people for disposing these kind of garbages, and by that we need to classify them according to their type of waste. Since organic waste can be decomposed, we need to separate them and throw them at proper places, or maybe placing them at a compost pit because these can be helpful for the plants around us. I'll be sharing the code later. Okay.
Which code?
Okay, let me open the code again. Can you try the 92253? Okay, so as I was saying, we need to properly dispose certain materials because there are certain these materials have different lifespan for decomposing, meaning these materials cannot be recycled or decomposed in a way that they can be no longer of use for a while. Okay. So papers can be easily decomposed, and it would take them just for 2 weeks and 5 years, meaning they can no longer affect the ecosystem for this span of time. Next, for plastics, these are plastics, so we throw them in the plastic bin. Their composition would last more than 500 years, and this would contribute to the pollution, the problem of pollution. Next, for glass, they are indefinite, and we don't know when they would be decomposed, and many people would recycle glasses. And how do they do it? They melt glass at a high temperatures and can be molded again to become glass. So whenever a glass is broken, it can be recycled. Next, cans, they belong to metal. They can be decomposed to from 50 to 100 years. So it's best to recycle these metal cans or tin cans for our perusal. So this is just a summary, and here another data would says that the world produces about 300 millions tons. Okay, I'm not sharing my screen there. So the world produces 300 million tons of plastic waste each year, and only 9% is only of plastic waste is recycled. So imagine we throw 300 million tons of waste and only 9% of it is only recycled. Can you imagine how many trash or waste that is still unrecycled? in our planet. And with that, we need to have small actions to help protect the environment from being damaged. And we should take care of our planet because it's the place that we live. And we don't have any planet to live on if our planet will be destroyed. So it would be best that we know how to classify the waste according to what type of waste that we are having, such like papers, metals, cardboard, glass, plastic, and the like. And as much as possible, we recycle them aside from disposing them in our garbages. And we are also called to protect our planet. We help to clean the beach, we help to clean our communities, and we help clean starting at our homes. Okay, we have here that we need to stop using plastic bags and instead we use reusable bags such as tote bags, or whenever we buy drinks we bring our own cups, so to lessen the amounts of plastic cups that we use every day. And for this one, I think we're going to skip this part for the sharing. And for the remaining 9 minutes of our session, we let's all fill out our manga chat. You may open the link here. This one sent by Vincent, and use the code. Before that, you may prompted to sign in. I guess you have already signed in from our previous sessions. And complete. You may now start completing your journals. Is the code not working, sir?
It doesn't work the same as last week.
Okay, sir.
The same problem as last week.
I'll ask the organizer, sir.
Okay, thank you. Sarah, can you log in?
No.
No? Okay. The same question as last time.
But last time I can do it.
Oh, last time we can't do it.
Again.
Yeah. With the same code number, you can do it with the same code number?
Yes.
Okay. Last time we can do it the same code number. And it happens again.
Yes, sir. I think they also use the same code again because they're sending the code to us.
Yeah. Why?
Mm 你那个还没有关，这样，你那个语音都没有关。
What's this?
Excuse me, sir. I sent a code. How about trying that one, sir? So sleepy. Hello, sir. Have you tried the code, sir? 63447. 2 hours na. Are you done filling your journal, Vincent? Hello, are you still there? Sarah, Michael,
Teacher,
have you
I
started?
can log in.
You can't
I
log
can
in.
log
Yeah,
in.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm still here, but it doesn't.
It told me it can use.
Can use what code did you
Yeah.
use?
Uh uh I think it is not.
Did you have you logged in automatically?
No. I yes.
Hmm. How about you, sir?
Hmm, doesn't work.
I can create new one.
You can. What do you mean?
Uh I want to create a new daily notebook, and I type the number, but it say this this daily code is not exist.
Can you log in, Sarah?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, Sarah also cannot log in.
Did
How
you?
about you?
No, yeah, I can log in too.
Oh.
I can't
You can't.
log in too. Yeah, we have the same problem
Yeah.
as last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
They haven't solved the problem yet. How about did you use the code that I sent earlier, sir? This code.
We have 刚刚是几号？We have I have typed 63447,
And
right?
it still doesn't work.
63447. You give me.
Yes, sir. It didn't work, sir.
No, it doesn't work.
No. They keep on sending us. So am I right that Sarah can't also log in?
No, I can't. I can log in, okay?
You can't. Okay, let me ask the organizers. We've been messaging the organizers last time. Same code 92253. And it still doesn't work. For Vincent, he can log in. Only Vincent can only key in his journal.
CSV 哦，
是这个，他为什么这个34，他这个号码为什么跟这不一样？OK，
Okay, so as an alternative for the journal, I'll let you fill the journal in our Jamboard. Would that be fine? So that we have an entry for today's session.
63。Perhaps the software cannot be used in Taiwan. Is it?
For that one, sir,
I can't be sure.
other Taiwanese students have access the website.
Other Taiwanese students can access
Yes, sir, it's correct. They
the
can access
software, but yeah, that's weird. I don't know why. Jesus.
是有另
Okay. So I just received information from the organizers. I will have to skip the journal writing for this session. So they're going to fix it. Okay, so for that one, I will have our journal writing soon. I guess next session, once they have fixed it. Okay, we don't have to read the no, we don't have to write our reflection for this session. However, I'm going to present to you our topic for next week. For our next session, we'll be talking about SDG 17. Earlier, we talked about SDG 13, that is climate action, if you can still recall. And first, we have here two questions that we're going to unravel or answer for the next meeting. So first is, how can governments and non-governmental organizations collaborate to achieve sustainable development goals? Those 17 goals mentioned earlier. And for the second question is, what role can international cooperation and partnerships play in addressing climate change and promoting sustainable development? So these two questions will be focused on the next session. And with that, I'm going to see you on the next weekend. So we have to say goodbye for now. And thank you so much for your cooperation and listening for our discussion. Okay, did you learn something today?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Although my
Thank you.
thank you,
Will
sir.
it go on until next year? Or will it be only this year?
That I do not know, Vincent. The organizers said that our sessions will only last until next week. Okay.
This time we haven't heard any voice from Vincent and Young. Next
Yeah.
time, perhaps let them speak more, and then we can know them more.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, Vincent
Yeah.
It's only
had.
that our connections were low.
Mm, that's right. They have connection problems.
Okay.
Uh,
And we
Hopefully,
want hear
But I
from
hope
Sarah
next time
too.
it will be.
I say a lot, okay?
Yes.
she said a lot, sir. I can attest. Right, Sarah?
I say a lot, okay?
Yeah, I've heard from her
Yeah.
a lot.
Can you switch on your camera?
Next time, perhaps you can say more. All right.
Hey, it's two more, okay?
Yeah. Your English is very good. Yeah. You
Like
can
you.
practice more. All right.
Like you. 好的，OK，
Okay.
Okay, so can let's have a photo opportunity to make some memories. Would that be okay? To take some photos.
OK，OK，
I can see Sarah
Right.
is looking sleepy. Are you sleepy, Sarah?
No，
Are you? I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah, it will be okay.
my eye is not uncomfortable because I use
Glasses.
glasses. I change the glasses because it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable.
Okay, you have vision problems. Yeah.
It's dry.
It's okay. So let's open our cameras first before
Are your
we.
cameras on?
Yes, our cameras is on. Let's have a photo. You may also take some screenshots too for you to have a a picture too.
So
Okay, Vincent is not opening his camera.
本人吗？他是两个人上课啊，阿策，是吗？你是两个人上课，一个人
两个啊
是谁？
，My father。
哦，根本都你爸在讲。
要不因为他没办法讲得很好，
嗯，
那要练习呀、
对啊，所以你要给他机会，让他多开口练习，对啊，
OK
所以下一次你可以问他问题，然后叫他来回答。
OK，
Vincent.
有啊，我今天有啊。
我今天有，对啊，谢谢，你要说谢谢啊。
OK，
谢谢谢谢。
We take a photo first. Teacher, but
Yes.
Vincent isn't here.
Yeah. I guess he is disconnected.
Talk in English,
Okay.
please. I'm not understanding.
Ian. Ian.
Hey Ian,
Yeah.
Sarah is calling you. Okay, so let's take a picture. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Did you also take a picture or a screenshot?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, you may also take one. Okay. On your cue, Sarah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
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 Michael also wants to take a picture. Okay. On your cue, Michael.
You are so cute. They are so cute.
可以了。
OK，
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, Sarah, Michael, and Ian. Hopefully, you can share more tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week.
Okay.
Okay, so see
See
you
you
all
next
next
week.
week.
Okay,
Bye,
see you.
guys.
See you next.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Have a good day
Have
ahead.
a
Yeah.
have a nice time.
Yeah. Next time, see you again.
See you.
See you
See
again.
you.
Bye bye. Yeah, I'll end the call now. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye. See you
Bye bye.
again.
See you again.
See you next meeting. Opa, Juko ka discuss tar.